Assalamualaikum. My name is Mehak Noor and I am also known as Mehakeducationwali. I am proud to student of Rehan Teachers Training Bootcamp. Today I will be asking question about how to build a strong personal brand online. I hope the decision will be as understanding how to create a professional online presence, build trust, and grow our personal brand successfully. So, our guest is ChatGPT. So, I'm inviting ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT.
Hey, I'm here and ready to help with anything you need. What's on your mind today?
So, my topic is how to build
Of
a
course.
strong personal
No
brand
worries.
online.
Got it. So you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
focus on building a strong personal brand
So I
online.
have
That's a
some
great
question about.
perfect.
Okay,
So if
I
you're
have
planning an
some
interview,
question about this topic. So my first question is, what is a personal brand and why is it important?
that's a great starting question. So a personal brand is basically the way you present yourself, your values, your skills, your personality, so that others recognize and see you in a certain light. It's important because it helps you stand out, build trust, and create opportunities, whether that's in your career, business, or just in how people perceive you online.
Okay, why should everyone build a personal brand in today's digital world?
Yeah, that's a super relevant question. In today's digital world, pretty much everyone is online and people are forming opinions about you, whether you realize it or not. A personal brand helps you control that perception, showcase your strengths, and stand out in a crowded space, whether you're looking for a job, starting a business, or just building a community around your
Okay,
passions.
so my next question is, what are the key elements of a strong personal brand?
Ooh, great question. So, some key elements are definitely having a clear niche, like what you're known for, consistent messaging and visuals, an authentic voice, and regular engagement with your audience. And a strong personal brand is also about being consistent over time, so people know exactly what to expect from you.
Okay, how can someone identify their unique skills and strengths?
Absolutely. It usually starts with some self reflection, thinking about what you're really passionate about, what your strengths are, and what makes you different from others. You can also look at your experiences, your values, and even ask friends or mentors. They often see things in you that you might not notice right away.
Okay, my next question is, what is the first step is building a personal brand online?
Yeah, the first step is really just defining your goals and your audience. So figure out who you want to reach and what message you want to share. Once you have that clarity, you can start building consistent content like social media posts, a website, or even just engaging in conversations in your niche.
Okay, how important is choosing a specific niche?
Exactly. When you choose a specific theme or niche, it helps people immediately understand what you stand for and what they can expect from you. It also makes it easier to create focused content and attract the right audience who really cares about that topic.
Okay, my next question is, what, which social media platform are best for personal branding?
Yeah, exactly. So once you've nailed down your niche and your goals, you can start using a platform like LinkedIn, Instagram, or even a personal website to consistently share your expertise, your story, and engage with your audience.
Oh, great. Okay, my next question is, how can we create a professional and attractive online profile?
Ooh, good one. So to create a professional and attractive online brand, you want to make sure your visuals, like your profile picture, banner, and color scheme, are cohesive. Plus, keep your bio clear, professional, and showcase your value. And don't forget to keep engaging. Regular posts, stories, and interacting with your followers really boost that professional vibe.
Okay, why is consistency important in personal branding?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say being authentic is super important. People really connect to genuine stories and honesty. So staying true to yourself while delivering value is what really makes a personal brand stand out.
Right. What type of content help build a strong personal brand?
Yeah, so a mix works really well. You can do educational posts that showcase your expertise, personal stories that make you relatable, and behind the scenes content so people see the real you. And definitely share tips, interviews, and even collaborations. Those all add credibility and variety.
Nice answer. So my next question is, how often should we post content on social media?
Great follow up. So you want to be consistent, post regularly, but also make sure it's high quality and aim for a balance. So maybe a few times a week and keep it varied. Use a mix of formats, images, videos, and stories so you keep people engaged and coming back for more.
Okay, how can storytelling make a personal brand more powerful?
Ooh, storytelling is huge. When you share personal anecdotes, challenges you've overcome, or even successes, people connect on an emotional level. It makes your brand way more memorable and relatable, so it really sticks.
Okay, what role does authenticity?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly. And once you get comfortable, you can even invite your audience into your journey, ask them questions, share your progress, and that sense of openness really strengthens the bond. So the storytelling is like the backbone of a powerful personal
okay.
brand.
What role does authenticity play in personal branding?
Oh, authenticity is absolutely crucial. It's what builds trust. When you're genuine, sharing real experiences, even your struggles, people feel like they can relate to you. And that connection is what turns followers into a community and keeps them coming back.
Great. How can we build trust and credibility
Yeah,
with
exactly.
our
So by
audience?
staying true to yourself and your values, people will trust you more and your personal brand will be stronger because it's really built on who you are. No faking it, just being real.
Okay, my next question is, how can beginner grow their audience originally?
Yeah, that's a great point. So for beginners, it really helps to engage in niche communities, like comment on other people's posts, collaborate with others in your field, and share valuable insights. And don't forget to ask for feedback so you can improve and keep growing organically from there.
Okay. What are the biggest mistakes people make while building their personal brand?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's also about being patient. Building a personal brand takes time. Stay consistent, keep showing up, and over time, your audience will grow, especially if you keep delivering value.
Okay, my next question is, how should we handle negative comments or criticism online?
That's a really important one. So stay calm and professional. If it's constructive criticism, you can respond thoughtfully and maybe even thank them. But if it's just trolling or really mean, it's okay to ignore it or remove it. Just keep your boundaries and keep your
Okay.
space positive.
How can networking help strengthen our personal brand?
Yeah, exactly. So by sticking to your values and keeping a positive approach, you keep the focus on your message. And over time, people will trust you and your brand even more.
Okay, why is engaging with followers important?
Yeah, engagement is key. When you respond to comments, ask questions, or just acknowledge your followers, it builds a real sense of community. People feel seen, heard, and that makes them way more likely to stick around and stay invested in your brand.
Okay, how can personal branding create career or business opportunities?
Yeah, that's a really powerful link. So, when you have a strong personal brand, people see you as an expert or a trusted voice in your field. That opens up opportunities, whether it's new clients, job offers, collaborations. Basically, it acts like a magnet for those bigger career or business opportunities.
Okay, the next question is, which free tools can help us design and manage our online content?
Yeah, there are a bunch of great tools. For design, Canva is awesome, super user friendly. For managing content, you could use something like Buffer or Later to schedule posts. And for your website or portfolio, platforms like WordPress or Squarespace are really solid options.
Okay, how do we
You're
measure the
welcome. If you ever want to dive into any of those tools
okay,
more or
okay,
have specific questions,
okay, I have questions.
awesome.
How
Yeah,
do we measure the success of our personal brand?
that's a great question. So you can measure success by looking at engagement, like comments, shares, and likes, follower growth, and even more concrete metrics like website traffic, lead generation, or new opportunities you get, like job offers or business inquiries.
Okay, my next question is how long does it usually take to build a strong personal brand?
Years of consistent effort. The key is to stay patient, keep showing up, keep refining your message, and over time, that trust and recognition really build.
Okay, my next question is what advice would you give to someone who is just starting their personal branding journey?
Ooh, that's a great one. I'd say start by being really clear who you are and who you want to help. Then be consistent. Show up regularly, share your value, and don't be afraid to experiment. And remember, it's okay to start small. Just stay authentic and keep going.
Okay, finally, my last question is what is one habit everyone should develop to build a successful personal brand online?
I'd say the biggest habit is consistency. So if you post regularly, show up consistently, and keep your message clear, over time, that steady presence really builds trust and recognition.
Okay, so our today interview is end. Allah Hafiz, everyone. Thank you so much.